Hello and good morning everybody, and welcome to today's video of DIY investing. Bear markets can be really brutal. 2018 saw lots of financial ruins in many people's accounts. I took losses, my friends took losses, and it was a very trying time for crypto analysts and people trying to make money inside of the crypto markets. With the new year of 2019 starting, it's important that we don't make the same mistakes that held us back in 2018. To make sure that we don't make the same mistakes in 2019, here's 3 tips that I learned while trading the bear market that I know will help you guys so much in your trading. Once I started implementing these strategies, it completely changed everything for me. I went from making losses to changing my trading plan and starting to profit even when market conditions aren't as excellent as they were in 16 and 17. 2017 was a remarkable year in which everybody was making profits. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. You could buy a coin and then the next day you'd wake up in 30% profit. And then you just rinse and repeat and continue to do this as your portfolio grew and grew and grew. Because of this, personal greed played a key factor in 2018 cycle. This brings us to rule number 1 on the list, which is always remember to take profits. Taking profits is a very underrated skill, and it's one that most people don't pay enough attention to. I can tell you guys from my personal experience that this is something that I struggled with early on. I can't tell you guys how many times I've taken a trade, watched my trade go up in profit, and stopped just short of my target, and because of that it gets rejected, and then I never set a trailing stop or anything, I didn't take any profits, and then it comes back down and tags my stop loss. This was something that we saw a lot of in 2018, and it's something that I expect to continue throughout 2019. It's so important that we take our profits because that's the only way that we grow our portfolio. Even if you only take a small amount, it's still guaranteeing that you have something to take away from that trade. It's such a frustrating feeling when you set a trade, it goes up in profit, only to miss your target and then come back down and stop you out. The best traders are the ones that get greedy when it comes to taking profits. Do yourself a favor for 2019 and be sure to lock away those profits. Even if it's just a small amount, those profits grow and they add up and they accumulate to where one day you're sitting with a fat stack of cash because you were the one that played it smart, played it safe, and guaranteed your profits for the next trade. One of the very worst things that people do, and oftentimes beginners do when they get into a market, is they find some traders that have a high reputation, maybe it's a high follower account, or maybe they've just seen them online somewhere off of an ad, and then they think that because of the fact that they have these ads and that they have this big following, they're automatically great traders. This is not the case, and this is something that wrecked a lot of people in 2018 and still continues in 2019. Rule number 2 on the list today is going to be trust your own advice. When you trust your own advice, even whether you make a right trade or a wrong trade, it doesn't matter because the most important lesson is that you are learning something. When you're following somebody else's trades, you're only ever going to be following that, and whether you win or whether you lose, it doesn't really change anything. At the end of the day, you're still following someone else's trading plan and you're not really growing as a trader. This was something I struggled with early on, especially at the start of 2018. I had a list of analysts that I follow, but what happened was after the market corrected and we went bearish, a lot of those traders that I thought were very, very good traders turned out to be scrubs. And this is why so many people got wrecked in 2018, and it's something that still happens now. So the best thing that you're ever going to be able to do for yourself is going to be follow your own advice, develop your own trading plan, and stick to the outcome. Whether you're wrong or whether you're right, it doesn't matter. Whenever we take time to invest in ourselves, we're going to be far greater off because all that really matters is that you're learning and that you're growing as a person. Only the strong survive in these kind of markets, especially one as volatile as crypto. In a market like this, it's always important that you stay nimble and that you give yourself the ability to change your strategies if something isn't working out. Trading is a game of strategy, and if something isn't working out for you, it often means that you're taking losses that you don't expect. If you're constantly taking losses, you have to think back to your strategy and what is getting you those losses. This takes us to the 3rd and final rule on today's list, which is be willing to reevaluate your trading plan. Now, with the bear market, the market conditions completely flipped and 180'd on us. Many people were stuck on the trading plan that worked throughout 16 and 17, only to find out that 18 and 19 destroyed everything that they had made and caused them a lot of financial ruin. This was because people were ignorant to the fact that their trading plan just doesn't work anymore. I saw many top traders on Twitter, I saw many people with paid groups do this, and it was because of these mistakes that hindered their growth throughout the bear market. This was a time where people could have been taking profits, maxing out day trading opportunities with a lot of the swings and volatile price actions. However, we stuck to the old that no longer serves us, and because of that, we missed out far greater in this bear market. Many people didn't take profits, many people lost their profits because of the wrong trading plan, and so the best thing that you're ever going to be able to do for yourself, guys, is reevaluate your trading plan. Although uncomfortable, the best thing that we're going to be able to do in times of uncertainty is to try something else. Even though we don't know if it's going to work out, if we take the time to branch out and try new ideas, we're going to be learning along the process, and we're going to be able to figure out a solution to the problem that was holding us back for so long. There's a famous Bruce Lee quote, and I don't have to get into the quote because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but basically what it means is to be like water. If you take water and you look at it, it can mold in any surface. If you pour it into a cup, it takes the shape of the cup. If you pour it into a stream, it flows freely with the currents that push it. Be like water in the crypto bear market, and be like water for 2019. This is going to be a great time full of profits if you learn how to maximize it. Make sure that you take what no longer serves you and branch out and try new ideas. This is the only way to move on and be a successful trader in today's market. Don't get discouraged. If you took losses throughout 2018 and 2019, just understand that it's part of the game. If you're taking losses, make sure that you're learning something from those losses. Don't get discouraged by taking those losses, because understand it happens to everybody. I took losses, my friends took losses, even the top traders that you follow took losses. Some of them might not be willing to admit it, however, I am, and I'm telling you that they all did. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video of DIY investing. It was an honor recording this for you. I hope you guys like this new video format. I do plan to do these videos more in the future. I think that this is a good way to teach a message without me having to go through all the trouble of setting up my computer, getting all of my software updated, so on and so forth. Do me and this channel a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing for more updates in the future. Your guys' support means the world to me, and I'm so dedicated to this channel and helping you guys to grow as professional traders and investors inside of the crypto space. With that being said, peace out. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.